inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Have him gain up about a handful there. Play is made by Mac McWilliams.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And you get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds a man right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And down he goes, the Chiefs got to him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. Now I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Their own 18-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So 1st down from the 41. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 3rd and short.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch him.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Now run with Martinez. Fights his way through a tackle. This run is still going. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. A counter give here to Pacheco. And that's good for a gain of 5. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. Butker knocks it through, and that will get them on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
The Eagles take over first and 10. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing.
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called. Yeah. But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll return to the link right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. Field goal team is out to try to add 3 points to their lead. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they are unable to double their lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
No touch, 180. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Toss play to Barkley. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Offense in the hurry up here. On third down, it's Hurts. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ty Zettler on again now to punt this away. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Christian Barmore with the play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play action, Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. He's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
6 more yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the
Running is Martinez. This is ahead for about 5. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. They've got a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Right back to Rice, caught again. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Yellow.
They'll run here, following the penalty. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table.
Goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They'll run, Pacheco, and he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out.
Running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Set to return. Here's Anaya Smith. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great.
Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Hurts. This is complete downfield to Smith. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Kate, I've probably seen 1 million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Hurts on 1st down. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut. and make the catch.
And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Zach Bond with the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. This one's to Slayton, left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 10.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Gain of 9 yards on the play. It's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Gain of 9 yards.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out in the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Barkley can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Gets this to Slayton. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Don't touch that. Don't touch
Oh, he lost the football. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they can get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
Here's Martinez. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, Carter? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, try and force it into the slants. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Barkley off the pistol give. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Great.
Pitch it to Barkley. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
All set to go now from the 35.
Great. Trimmer. No,
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who was hurt on the play. Second down now, 7 to go.
no touch. 180. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got all of it, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down. Running it after the penalty. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Chiefs look like they have it. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of it. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it. And they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25-yard line.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This one goes for 3 yards, and that's a Chiefs first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Kansas City.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine. Looking
to throw. He's trying to push the field. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
No touchdown.
Throwing here hurts. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Jump off caught on his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Great. Set.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
No touchdown.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back to the well again. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.